even on the stage. I was talking. Oh my goodness. Can you hear me? Let me hold it.
No, I can't hear. I can't hear a thing.
Cause I never even edited myself up. I was just talking. But what I was saying is, thank you for letting me know, man.
All right.
Yo, thanks for looking out.
Let
But
me
yeah,
see if there's is the echo gone.
I don't hear no echo on my end.
Oh, I heard one on my end.
Oh, I'm good,
We're good.
man. But it's going down up Chicago. Um I heard they unalived a couple like residents doing traffic stops and stuff like that. What else I was saying before I jump into my little videos? But we're not sure how long they gonna be up there. But it's getting real chaotic. Like I was saying, a preacher man he got shot in the head with a rubber bullet from one of the ICE agents. The ICE agents they didn't it's not funny. But they
Well, I
had
mean,
they team
they don't know, and I think I recall that the guy had a white collar on, but I mean, from the angle, do they know if they're shooting a priest in the forehead with a pepper ball?
I don't know, but that was crazy. And he was told he was trying to I don't know what he was saying to him, but it looked like he was having his hands up trying to talk to them. And somebody bust him in the head with a dead on rubber bullet. That wasn't right. But they probably didn't know he was a preacher. Even still, why y'all shooting people with rubber bullets? And then they tear gas the police. It's going down. They own police. And they even 27 cops, they made reports and all of this in reference to and that preacher, he's definitely he trying to sue Trump and all of this stuff, well the administration. It's just getting out of control. People is ramming their cars on the ice, and some of them is riding around with regular clothes on, and then in the back is like the ones that have like the fatigues on and stuff. But they riding around the people in the front riding around like regular people, like they regular citizens. And then when they pull you over or
The-
say something to you, they jump out with their fatigues on and stuff.
right.
Yeah, it's just getting out of control. That's all I know. But yeah, let's get into it. But and it's also people up there disrespecting them all crazy. I'm about to jump into that right now. Like telling them to suck their wiener and all of this.
Or eat a bag of them. You
they was
know.
they was joking on one like who did your haircut? Where you get your haircut from? Like the citizens up there ain't playing with them, but I'm just scared for some of the people, because some people is going too hard. I believe, and it's just gonna be more situations that we're gonna hear about, and like a lot of things is not being televised. So we gotta hear from stuff on TikTok or people that's actually there posting their stories and stuff because they trying to make it seem like Trump said they doing good up there, everything is okay, but people is being like hurt for real. Like people is getting hurt, and nobody ain't saying that. He making it seem like he sent them up there and they're doing an excellent job. Even though some people said that they happy that they there because they feel safer and their kids can come out and play, but nobody is talking about the real stuff that's really, really happening behind the scenes. You know, it's getting out of control. That's all I know. So yeah, let's get into this one.
Right. Now I'm seeing it from over here,
Suck
which
my dick. Suck my dick,
here we
nigga.
go.
Fuck out of here, bitch ass nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. Get off my block, nigga. So fuck that. Get something else to do. All y'all niggas suck my dick. Yeah, cut them out. Come out the way. Suck my dick. pussy. What you gonna do? Suck my dick. So what? Suck my dick. Suck my dick, nigga. Fuck out of here, bitch ass nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. Suck my dick, nigga.
I heard they deported an officer. Well, before she got sworn in, they realized that she was undocumented, and ICE had to get her up out of there. How y'all didn't know when she signed up for the academy? Nobody looked at her paperwork.
Well, there's been a recent change in things going on.
Oh, okay.
And now people are opening up their eyes and looking at shit. Whereas before they just went around all closed-eyed and being like, we're just going to add everything we can to all the hate in the world. And that's the way I've looked at it. There's been a lot of hate being projected over the last several years.
So basically, a lot of things that was shoved under the rug is basically coming to the forefront, basically.
Yeah, the swamp is being drained.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that mayor, he's very interesting too.
It's going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I got a clip of him. But I'm just like understanding, like, because as far as what I'm hearing, that he been letting a lot of things slide too. So it's like with you bringing the National Guards out here, they, like they already went up in that building that allegedly the gang supposed to had took over. Now my thing is, when did they take it over? I think they took it over the end of last year or the beginning of this year. Because now that was on CNN when they very first allegedly supposed to went up in that building, and they was putting people out.
I've seen multiple videos from multiple buildings where they're going in there, they're removing people, they're going in with their automatic machine guns or their semi-automatic, guns. We don't know.
And taking over the building, right?
Yeah, they're taking over buildings. They're putting our people, the people that live here, out on the streets and taking over their buildings to make it a place where they can, run their drugs, run their gang money, and put their power in place. And we don't need this shit. Get out. Let our people come back to their homes. Get the fuck out.
Well, the building got to be re-renovated now. They got spray paint. They did all kinds of stuff. They fucked that building up. But my thing is, without the National Guard coming in to take that building back over, what would have happened? Because they been took that building over. And nobody did nothing about it. Not even the mayor. You know what I'm saying? Pritzker or whatever his name, Fishscale, whatever his name is. Ain't nobody did nothing. They just said, fuck it. So now to get National Guard come over here and basically take the building back now, why is that a problem? They shouldn't have had it from the beginning. But then again, they were saying it was only like 25% of the gangs there, but it still don't matter. It should have been 0% because them people shouldn't have been put out of their own house. Like, what?
When you don't feel safe in your neighborhood, in your home, and the local government isn't there to help you, then bless God if the federal government comes in and says, we're here to help you, because your local government is just there to destroy everything you want and desire, destroy all your hopes, your dreams, to abuse you. Once again, fuck Akron, Ohio, the police department, all you fucking people that think you control Akron, Ohio, fuck you. I'm a citizen and I own you all. Fuck you.
right. And that's what it seemed like they doing. Like it's like the people, and then when you stand up and say something, they don't want to hear what you got to say.
No, they don't.
See, we going through this now. Now, our mayor, and this just came across my attention the other day. He riding around. He ain't got Tahoes like Tiffany, but basically, somebody just brought this to my attention today again on TikTok, and I was like, maybe I need to look into his ass more because
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of money that's being missing that don't nobody know about. And every time I'm turning around, they closing other schools and this, that, and the third. And not only that, now they built 2 casinos here, right? And allegedly, because we had to vote for the casinos, but the casinos supposed to been going to the school district. The money for the casinos, nobody knows where the money is. How you don't how nobody know where the money at?
There's no books. There's no ledgers. The new mayor is a mini tyrant or maximum size tyrant. He's a bitch, but
Yeah,
he's doing the same thing that Tiffany was,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he was fighting against Tiffany while learning her style.
And that's what I'm trying to understand because I'm looking at him sideways now too because he get out here and he did bring like recreations. He revitalized a lot of things. So I'm still looking at him side eye because it's a lot of things that you did do, but it's a lot of things that still ain't did that you said that you was going to do. But as the kids part should be the first, that should be the main priority at this point. You know, he just did a whole new park. He fixed the swimming pool up and all of this stuff. But this is what I'm thinking. I'm me. You doing recreational things. You not really doing nothing for the schools. When school first started, it was still hot, right? Why the first week of school the kids got to be out of school because it's too hot in the classrooms. When last year we had the same problem, y'all got on the news and said, okay, while the school is out for the for vacation, that they was going to fix the uh the AC problem. What happened?
Uh, uh,
Nothing.
People got weaker. It,
And I
it
think,
that's the big thing. People got weaker because we would, when we say we would walk uphill both ways to school, that wasn't an exaggeration. That meant we went to school every damn day because it didn't matter what the weather was or nothing,
right?
and we
Shoot.
we put Wonder Bread bags over our shoes in the
Uh
winter,
huh.
so we could keep the snow and,
Yeah.
and water off of them, and we drank out of hoses. You know,
Yes.
you
See.
can't mess with us. We are the people that built this nation and that rocked this nation.
Yes, sir. Because it's like they making the kids suffer because they didn't care if it was an ice storm. School was still open. You
Play-Doh
better wrap
noodle
up real
kids.
tight, put on layers, and you still going to school. Now it's a little ice outside, school closed. What?
Yeah, it's
That's
insane.
crazy.
We've gotten soft as a nation,
Yeah, yeah.
and they want us to be soft. Where it's insane because we weren't programmed to be soft.
Right,
You
right.
know,
Yeah, but some things just gotta change. All right, but this is what I was saying. This
am,
this. Oh,
am
go
I
ahead.
not in the chat? I don't even see it. Let's see. If I go- Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I see you in the chat. You said, "Hey, Miss."
All right.
But yeah, so this is the video about how they coming through with they going civilian clothes on and not really like. And then, oh man, I should have took that. I should have got that video because they had arrested a councilwoman. They ain't know, right? They ain't know, and none of them had no identification on themselves. But you arresting somebody else? Oh man, when they got outside, if she showed them her credentials, you know they let her go, and she did like a little press conference and all of this stuff because she taking action too. See, people don't you just going to see these graving up people because she was trying to stand up for somebody first constitutional right, and they was like they weren't trying to hear none of that. She was going to go see somebody in the hospital, and the person that she was going to go see allegedly supposed to have been an immigrant. So y'all following people all the way to the hospital? That's
Well, the flock cameras are following us everywhere, and they don't even know what information that they're putting out there because AI is controlling flock cameras around all the communities, states, and federal government, and just pushing whatever AI wants out there. So there's going to be a lot of stuff happening because of this.
right, right. Don't stop, man. You want to go outside? All right, go ahead. I'm coming. Go ahead.
What y'all on with me? I don't know what they on with me, bro.
Dang, I ain't know this.
I got cameras. I got cameras, y'all too.
Yeah, but they don't care about them daggone cameras. But see how he gets out with a daggone hoodie on like he's a regular person, running down on people. And they jump out the back with their little suit, well, their little fatigues and all of that stuff on, their uniform. And then, it's just a goddamn mess. It's a damn mess. That's all I'm going to say. It's a damn mess. I'm like, what the hell is really going on?
I get it. They're allowed to be though. In some instances, they're allowed to be, plain clothes. And
Right, but
with
okay.
people posting their names and addresses and showing up at their homes and stuff, sometimes they should be masked, just like I get masked. But it's
Right.
not. Me getting masked does nothing because the police in Akron, Ohio, will tell everybody my name, whether I'm wearing a mask or not, and then they know where I live.
Exactly. Because they know you. They know you.
So
They when you come through, they know exactly who you are.
yeah, and they're all a bunch of pricks.
Oh yeah, cause you tan. I forgot you was
I,
tan. The hell?
I
When I
really
heard
hate
that, I was done. I was done. I was done.
I really hate the Akron police. They've deserved the hate because they gave me nothing but hate.
Right.
If you could give me, there's only been two officers in 3 years that were nice to me. Two.
Wow.
You fucking
Right. They be making you feel like that, man. You got
every day, every way. I'm so fucking mad. But things are working out. I've got a law firm, so something's gonna happen. I know
I hope not.
something's gonna happen for the best because these idiots need to learn. And if
Yeah.
3 years of me filming them hasn't done it, then a law firm up their ass needs to.
But they don't care. That's the thing. They don't care
They're
because they
they're
feel as
gonna
though
care. they're going to care. This
But
this
no,
law this law firm out of Columbus, Ohio, used to represent cities, townships, and counties against 1983 lawsuits. He
okay,
knows what to build that won't be taken down.
right.
I'm happy as hell that he took me on. This is going to be a fun ride. I don't know what show's coming up. Missy's got that, and she's going to tell us in a little bit what she's going to show. I'm just ranting because, you know, when your rights are violated as many times as mine are, you just kind of want to bitch a
He
bit.
is above the law. Like they make they ain't going through.
Welcome back, Missy.
What the- She just, I don't know. She want to go out, didn't want to come in. She don't. What the hell she want to do? So they be still going up in apartment. This is smaller apartment building that they went up in. I said,
Aquí al lado de mi casa, señores. Llegó migración. Ay, Diosito. Ay, Diosito.
they probably lying. He probably don't even have a warrant.
Well,
But like you said, them black people tell you everything.
yeah, but also if you enter the country illegally and are kicked out and then come back in, you now actually have a felony warrant for illegally entering the country after eviction.
Right, right. I heard that. I seen that too.
So they're trying to do everything they can, and they're arresting a couple of the protesters, but they're not deporting the protesters. They're just arresting them for throwing explosives at them and
Hmm.
stuff.
And
You
ramming
know,
them and ramming their vehicles because they did like some they was
pulling
following.
out a gun, ramming them with a vehicle, and pulling out a gun on them. Well, you're lucky you didn't get shot and
Hold up,
unalived.
look all up. You know, like all up because in
Jeez.
you know when they go to pow pow, they don't just no one pow pow be on you. They be having
Oh,
several on you. They trained to take you down.
you 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 evacuate your entire magazine. It's a mag dump.
Uh huh.
Um, a
But
lot
if
of
you
law
doing that,
enforcement officers have 18 rounds in a mag on their pistol. So a mag dumps 18 rounds. If you have 8 officers firing 18 rounds, you get, you know, a lot of rounds going downfield against somebody.
and see, I just don't understand because my job, I do security. They teach us basically how to use the weapons and this, that, and the third. But they prefer us not to because we are still not an officer of the law. You know what I'm saying? We don't have, the credentials to absolutely pow pow somebody or unalive them. But I'm like, well, why would y'all even?
I have a Second Amendment right to protect myself from anyone.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm talking about my,
So
far
do
as
you.
my job. Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
now,
you got to have your own thing. You know
hell
what
with
I'm
your
saying?
job.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Your job
My
doesn't
job got
matter.
different rules.
Your job doesn't matter. Your life does.
Right, right. But my job got different rules than my house do. You got one for there and one for here, home.
That's
You
why
know,
I don't have a job. I have businesses and 1099 positions that can't tell me what to do.
okay. Yeah, but,
No, I'm free.
yeah, but it still have to be justifiable. That's the kick. Have to be justifiable.
Yeah.
So if your life is in the danger, or you feel as though that is in danger, you know, this is just
I've
crazy.
only pulled my gun once, and that was when a guy charged me with a sledgehammer, saying he
Right,
was
right.
gonna,
Let's let's
So I and nothing happened. He
just ain't
dropped his
justifiable.
sledgehammer. That was it.
Do you know what a sledgehammer can do to somebody? God
I
damn it.
I know damn well.
Right.
That's that's why I pulled my
Yeah,
personal
yeah. You do what you
protective
gotta do.
device.
The hell? What they was gonna say? Like you just gonna let somebody sledgehammer you to death?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's well, you know, see, up here we don't have self defense, but it depends if it's justifiable. You understand what I'm saying? And supposedly they supposed to be trying to change that law too, because now, shoot, everybody got pows now,
Well,
even little children. So they trying to work on changing that law. You know what I'm saying? Because the police ain't gonna be around every time or all the times.
they're
You
never
got
around. They are garbage,
and
and
then
they show up and just make things worse.
or show up late. Shoot. Sometimes did you ever call? I have never. No, I mean I did, but this is my thing. Do you know I called 911 one time and it was busy? What the fuck? That was what the fuck? How can 911 be busy? What the fuck? Yo, I was done. I was absolutely done. Because that's when I was working in the mall and
That's why your Second Amendment right is essential because 911 can be
exactly.
busy because 911 takes 40 minutes
Yo,
and 2A takes
man,
half a second.
I seen some crazy shit happen in my life, but that one there, that took the cake. I was like, you know what? That's
We
when I
don't
knew that
we
fuck the
don't
police.
need we don't need the police. We don't
Right.
need
That's
them
when I really learned
at
F
all.
the police because
Not
that
one
was
bit.
ridiculous. That
They're
was ridiculous.
useless idiots that just want to violate rights. That's all they do. That's all they were hired to do. That's all they were established to do. Be useful idiots to violate rights.
Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, please. But yeah, that was out of control. I At that point I was like, you know what? I can't call them. And like you said, when you do call them, sometimes they make the situation worse than what it is. Shit, I done seen people call the police and they get arrested. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
What the fuck? What is
because
going on?
they want to arrest somebody. You brought them to action, and their only thing that they do is put people in handcuffs and violate their rights. So if you call the police, somebody might go to jail.
And it might be
Somebody's ass
you.
is going to be violated. And you, what are you, a freaking bootlicker?
Look,
Get
somebody
off the
gotta go.
phone. Stop calling those people.
Somebody gotta go.
Jesus hell. I mean,
Yo,
can we just handle this shit right here, right now? Let's talk about it. Let's be about it. Let's not interact with those freaking fools with the guns and badges. because they just do nothing for either of us.
Exactly. Make you look stupid. That shit is
Hmm.
crazy though. I just seen craziness that don't even have to be. This is them getting ran up on. But no, people need to stop running up on them though. That's my thing too. If they ain't bothering you, don't bother them. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
I don't bother pigs. I film
No,
them.
not I'm not saying
You
you,
know,
but I'm just saying like,
and that's the thing is that pigs distort everything.
and they but no, some of these people in Chicago is trying to like ram them
Well,
and
yeah,
stuff.
those people are idiots.
Like a motherfucker, like mind your
I
business,
mean,
keep it moving.
antifa-tards.
All right,
I'm
let's get
serious.
into this video. This video about to show
I-
how
I've I've stood up to Antifa. I don't care about them. They're fucking ignorant assholes that want to destroy our country. Fuck
right.
Antifa. They're a bunch of terrorist assholes,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still stronger than all of them. Yeah.
Right, right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care if these people, if they do send them here, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna go out there and engage with them. I ain't that day going crazy. If I'm minding my business, they minding mine. I mean, theirs. Then I ain't got nothing to be worrying about. But these, look at this idiot. He's following them. Like, who does this? And they think it's cool.
This
Not
is
cool. Now that's not cool at all. That's almost like stalking. I feel as though that's almost like stalking somebody.
well, it's making terroristic threats. They're acting like
Mm.
terrorists. They're what?
In their own city.
I mean, seriously, they're trying to run them off the road. They're threatening to
That's
run them off the
crazy.
road.
Not knowing you can hurt many other people, not just
Well,
them.
they probably know that in the back of their mind, but they're idiots regardless, so they do it anyways.
But why? Like that's what my whole thing is like. Why?
They're they're idiots. They're,
Yo,
so
I'm like, people is really like, trying to hurt them. And they keep speeding up, they keep speeding up. Like, they trying to get away. You know what I'm saying? What is going on? People is really like just losing it all over everywhere. Because there ain't no way I'm going to be sitting up there following no daggone ice. I don't care. But no, with this other clip that I'm about to show, I was mad about this because the little girl was 15 and she was yelling that she was 15. I don't give a fuck. And they slammed her on the ground. I don't care if she was not documented or whatever. But they did her dirty. And I ain't like that. Like, come on now. Certain things you do, even though y'all here to do a job, but have some respect a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to be all that mean. This has a little respect. I thought that. Man, this a little bit. They not giving a fuck. So we gonna get into these whistles too because they gave a lot of the residents whistles. So yo, it's not funny. So when ice around, they blow the whistle, and when you hear the and then, I ain't messing with you, not today.
Whistle while you work.
Yeah, they giving out.
Whistle. Oh.
And these regular whistles, like you can get these from the dollar store.
I'll be like,
and so when they hear the whistle, that means they around somewhere. Like I was like, oh, they really like. It's crazy. But this is what they did to that 15-year-old girl. They slammed her little 30-year-old on that ground. Wait a minute, hold up.
Martinez was released from custody in Chicago after body cam video proved the ICE agent.
Oh yeah, this is the ICE did shoot this lady up, but she survived and she was arrested. This is the behind. So it's going down up here. It's going down. It's good down. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, but
in her car when footage shows he actually saw her and said, "Do something, bitch," then pulled her over and shot her. 30-year-old Marimar Martinez was released from custody in Chicago after body cam video proved the ICE agent lied about why he shot her 5 times and then arrested her. He told authorities she chased him down in her car when footage shows he actually saw her and said, "Do something, bitch," then pulled her over and shot her.
Now see how they used. See how the other video just showed how they was getting ran down. So that's what they gonna be using too. So when the hell they do be like, "Oh, you behind me," and then you just shoot somebody up, pow somebody up, and then be like, "Oh, da da da," they was trying to get me. But then when the video camera shows that none of that was really what was going on, now they ain't say what happened with him either.
yeah, I don't see any shots fired and pow and all that stuff. I see a bunch of BS. Yeah.
But no, she was just getting released. But
Right, but
where the footage? Where's the real footage? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but I don't see any of that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like we don't.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We don't be.
Didn't
seeing,
mean to
like,
step on
the
your
real
toes.
stuff. Oh no. You good. You good, man. I thought I had the video with the other girl. Got that, the 15-year-old. But I must have. Oh no, it had the music on there. So I couldn't play that. But she was basically yelling, trying to tell them that she was only 15. And they basically dragged her like she really was a criminal. Like that was like too much for me. I'm go to Mia. But
Is that like entrapment? Or
uh
is that like entrapment?
but she was underage. That's another thing because they was trying to make it seem like they kidnapped her. You know what I'm saying? You know, because she was trying. It could be false imprisonment, all of that. But again, they never finished like if she was illegal they shouldn't have like manhandle her like that, regardless if you know what I'm saying legal or not. You know, my thing is like they can't be doing people like that. Everybody is not, you know, everybody ain't out to get you. Basically, what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Some people need to be handled the way you know. The, you know, I don't. What I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
She
Everybody.
wasn't. She wasn't resisting or anything. They just snatched her out the car and slung her on the ground. And she was like, "I'm only 15. I'm only 15." And the way they was manhandling, like they didn't give a fuck if you was 15 or 35. You
I
know.
mean, at least she wasn't woman handled. That'd been that shit would have been weird.
You a fucking fool, yo. Yo.
What?
At least you was.
What do you want? I mean,
Oh my god.
manhandled, woman handled. I mean,
Oh my god.
according to the liberals, there are 80 other kind of handles that could have gone on.
True,
You know,
true. You know what I'm saying?
whatever. Shit happens. You know,
Man,
we all get treated like shit.
fucked up. Right. At
You
some
know,
point of your
it all
life.
happens to us.
You ain't never
Have you
had-
ever been handcuffed and pushed into a transport van, laying on your stomach?
Not on my stomach.
Oh, I have.
But I got manhandled.
And they drove around town with me in the back.
real hard. Now, see, we had
Yeah.
paddy wagons, right? And they supposed to strap you in.
They're
Now,
supposed
mind you-
to, but when they don't like you, they handcuff you and push you in face first.
We call
And
it.
then
We
you
call
lay
it.
face down, and then they drive you to the
But
jail. You know, sliding around on your belly.
and
It's,
see up here,
it's fucking
we call it.
awesome.
We call it a rough ride. We call it a
Yeah.
rough ride. Because they set you in the back, right? But by the time they come and get you, being as though it's so tight back there, because they put like, it's a divider. So it's like
What?
somebody can get on the other side, somebody can get, as little as those trucks is, they put a divider in it. So it's already tight. So by the time they got me out of there, I was on my side because it wasn't big enough for me to lay on my stomach.
This was
It's just
1987, and I was sliding around on my stomach in
Yeah.
the back of a stainless steel floor van.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's fucking wrong. I should have been like sitting up, you know, in a seatbelt, not sliding around on my stomach. But
Man.
you know, people
And that
ask
shit
me,
hurt.
why I record the police. No shit, Sherlock, because they fucked with me so hard.
But how can you do somebody like that? You be banged all up. Then you got to sit in there to go see the commissioner or the judge. All banged up. Hurting like I don't know what.
It doesn't matter to them. You know, in
Yeah.
'87 there were no. How many computers were there in 1987? 4, maybe 5. I mean, Jesus, you know, they didn't have cameras and
Yeah,
vehicles.
but I'd have rather been put in the police car. Because I
Oh,
remember
well-
they stopped putting people in police car at a certain time, right? But now they put you in a paddy now and just
The
bang
first
you all
time
up.
I experienced police was being handcuffed and shoved face first into a paddy wagon in 1987.
Yeah.
And I was 19 years old.
Yeah, my first time I was a minor though, so they put me and a regular police car. That was the very first time I've been locked up. I
Yeah.
was scared to death for some damn drugs. Called myself selling drugs. They knocked my stupid tail up. And I ain't go for a rough ride that day because I was a minor. I guess they probably was like, because I had to wait for my parents to come and get me and stuff like that. But shit, after that, shit, I took a couple rough rides. I was tired of taking them. Not taking no more. Can't take this shit no more. Time to get my life together.
Yep.
Shit. They don't even give a fuck. You was fighting or not. Like you supposed to put. I don't know. This shit is so crazy. The police.
If you go in a paddy wagon, you're supposed to be having a
seatbelt on.
seatbelt on so you don't slide around on the floor.
There, cause it's slippery, and you got on like clothes. You slide every time it turn. You slide to the left, slide to the right. Like, come on. And then, man, you bang your head. That was terrible. That was bad. That was bad. But they ain't give a fuck. I wanted to take you for a motherfucking rough
Yeah.
ride, you know?
Akron police probably don't remember that they did that to me. And then they don't remember that. They don't understand why I have a deep-seated hate for them. You know?
Right? They probably like, why you mad with us? Shit, that's all you gotta do is pull up
Look at that
his
stupid asshole.
history.
I'm talking about the Chicago mayor when I say, look at that stupid asshole.
Yeah, that one there, I don't even know. Because remember, he was telling the people to rise up at first.
He's a stupid asshole.
I'm glad he ain't my man. Because we really be effed up.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know how many cracks he smoked, but he be saying some crazy stuff. And again, he tried to sick the community and the residents on the ICE agent.
Yep. What a stupid
While
asshole.
he sit back, he got police detail at his house.
Hi, I'm the Chicago mayor, and I want to have you citizens attack federal agents. You fucking asshole.
Like, make that make sense. You ain't giving them no lessons on how to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't giving them nothing.
No,
Just sitting back talking
don't
stuff.
try to make your state better. No.
Like, and then you ain't even out there fighting with them. Come
No,
on
he's
now.
a talking head. That's all it
But
is.
that's like brainwashing people, and some of these people is
And
listening.
that's what they do. That's what they do is they brainwash people and they try to get people to do their bidding, to run around and be evil under their guise of evil.
While you sit back and relax and be chilling and you safe.
Yep.
That's why they need to march to his house and protest there. Y'all protesting to the wrong person. Wrong people,
That dude needs a house sitting party. Yeah, he needs people sitting at his house.
Exactly. He need a reality check also. Like, what are you doing? You about to make a lot of people be more and more people be unalive. You know, sorry to say. It's people that's really like listening.
If you push hate is what's delivered.
Absolutely. All right, let's get into what he ready to say. Some goofy. About to say
Administration than Chicago will. Today, we are signing an executive order aimed at reining in this out-of-control administration. The order establishes ICE-free zones. That means that city property and
Unwilling private businesses will no longer serve as staging grounds for these raids. Our school parking lots are not for ICE to load their weapons. They are for Chicagoans who drop their kids off to learn. Our libraries are not for ICE to prepare for a raid. They're for Chicagoans to read and relax. Our
So if you don't want them to organize there, won't you give them a certain specific place to organize? You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You saying all of this stuff, but you're not giving nobody no basically option or somewhere where they can go safe. You just spewing stuff out your mouth.
Right. But
You're not saying like, all right, this right here can be your checkpoint. This is where y'all do, bop, bop, bop. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they not leaving. So you just gonna have to step down. I understand he don't feel like that they need him there, but Chicago is kind of bad. Chicago is a little ruthless in certain areas, but at the same time, you're not giving them nowhere to basically, do what they got to do. Ways though it can be organized. It's ways that you do things.
also, you got to think about this. The only places that he's saying that they cannot go are all public
I was
spaces.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Well, I got to be here for something.
But I don't agree with them organizing at the school. Is their kids?
It's still
you know
a
what I'm
public
saying?
space. I can
You're right,
I can
it is.
record there. It's still a public space, and they can find certain information out at a school. That they may not be there to exploit the children. They're just there to find out
Right.
information.
Right. That's what I'm just worrying about. What the kids
Yeah.
are seeing. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
That's why I said not.
do you
the
know what
school,
kids are seeing now?
Everything.
Yeah, and why can't they just see this? Because this is just part of everything. That's the thing is, I saw somebody lose their life when I was 4 years old. I saw somebody's head leave their lower extremities. I think
Wow.
that's the best way to say it on YouTube.
Yeah. At 4.
Yes.
Gee, that's a lot to take in. Cause you're still trying to you don't really know
I saw it.
but you got to process it too. At 4 years old, you like what the hell?
It his head
Right.
was severed. It went backwards on his body to off his neck
Mm.
and was disconnected. It
And trying to process that at 4 years old had to been tough.
but that's just part of life.
I ain't never seen that.
I understand that, but that's how
I done seen some stuff, but I ain't see that.
I understand that.
Wow, that's
I-
some stuff that probably happened like over in the other countries and stuff, but I don't know.
No, it happened in Akron. It was a guy carrying a trash can full of popcorn from the movie theater, and he went through a plate glass window instead of a door by accident.
Wow.
And
Damn.
the window that broke above him came down. And that's what I saw. And it was pretty nuts. But the thing is, we see all kinds of things in our life.
Yeah.
Just process them. Just deal with them. They're not going to make your life horrible. just realize that you're,
Part of life, huh?
yeah, and you weren't the one there. It wasn't you.
Thank you, Jesus.
You only saw it. You didn't experience it,
Right.
because that was a messed up thing to see.
I believe it's a messed up thing to hear.
But
Let's get back into this real quick.
I'm sorry.
Parks are not for ICE to set up checkpoints. They are for Chicagoans to play and enjoy. Private establishments can partner with us to make it clear that private property is private property, and ICE cannot enter establishments without a valid warrant. Private entities may voluntarily choose to display signage to designate their property as part of a citywide network of community spaces that stand together in affirming the safety, dignity, and belonging of all of our residents. By extending this protection beyond city-owned land, the order builds a broad civic shield that limits the reach of harmful enforcement practices. It strengthens neighborhood solidarity, and it reaffirms Chicago's role as a welcoming city. If Congress will not check this administration, then Chicago will. Today,
I wonder what's his background. I ain't even do no background on him. To see, like, is he a real Chicagoan? Did he come from Chicago?
Well, and he keeps saying city owned when city owned is public owned. The city doesn't own anything. The public owns it all.
There's one sound for the pushback against.
No, I'm saying I wonder where he from, that mayor.
Mhm.
Is he like a Chicagoan? Is he, born and raised there? I just don't understand why would he think. So now people, cause being that sad, just like they started giving these daggone whistles out. About to get to the whistles because in certain places, like the school and this that, and the third, because it was a teacher that was helping giving out the whistles. Some of the store owners was giving out whistles. They stopped letting them come in. For as the ICE people, they can't, like certain stores, they can't come and purchase nothing to eat or come and use the restroom and all of that stuff just because he said all of this mess. You understand? And that's what I'm saying. That's like a brainwashing tactic. Because why would you sit there and say this in the public and and people gonna stand by that? Even on, I meant to show y'all on one of those the comments. Somebody was like, "We behind you, Mayor." Like really?
Right. And it's funny how people think that sometimes city and state laws can supersede federal.
And it's funny how people think that the mayor give a F about them.
The mayor hates
Like,
everybody.
he not saying this for your own protection. He wants y'all to go stand out on the front lines and act fool like they've been doing. And I thought I had the one with the daggone preacher man. I must have didn't download that on my Instagram. Damn, that was a good one because he was standing there. It wasn't funny, but it was funny. God forgive me. The way it happened, it was like it was just out of the blue, and he was trying to like say something to them, and they just popped him with the daggone bullet, and they had to get him up out of there. And I was like, wow, that's just crazy. They didn't even try to let him say what he wanted to say or nothing like that. Was evil. That was evil. But it wasn't funny. But the way it happened, the way it looked, don't judge me, y'all. Yo, but it was crazy. That was different. I never seen nothing like that in my life. There was something different. But yeah, he gonna break the whistles down.
ICE and Trump in Chicago. Whistles are all over the city right now, and people are using them to alert one another when ICE agents are nearby. I'm a Chicago Tribune reporter, and I saw this myself when I was reporting on an ICE arrest spree in Humboldt Park. My colleague Rebecca Johnson just wrote about it. She found that whistles are being handed out everywhere from adult stores to bars and cafes. There's even events where whistle kits are put together with zines and know your rights information, and tons were handed out Sunday during the No Kings rally. She learned that there's a basic system for how to communicate with them. A short whistle means there's a confirmed sighting of an ICE agent, and a long whistle means that someone's actively being detained. She heard one man even made 150 whistles with his 3D printer. There was story after story after story like that in her article. An Avondale restaurant owner already passed out 200 whistle kits and has 600 more to package. The store owner in back of the yard said traffic is really down in his neighborhood because people are afraid of deportations, but he's still passing whistles out to every single customer who comes in his shop. I think it's clear that these whistles are quickly becoming a main symbol for the pushback against ICE and Trump in Chicago. I want to hear what you think about it in the comments. Do you think this is a good idea? Have you seen this yourself? I'm a Chicago Tribune reporter. Me and my Chicago Tribune colleagues are going to
I think that's kind of cool. It's different. I think that's kind of cool, but it's a little. No, but it seems like.
I don't like whistles, and I don't like that guy from the Chicago Tribune.
Oh, you know everybody.
What? Well, he's traditional news. I don't like them.
Right.
You know,
But this is my first
we're the
time seeing
people.
it today.
We're the people on the streets that are seeing things, and we're, telling people what we think about what we see. So we're the news. They're the fake news. They're the ones being paid by the oligarchs to tell, everybody what we need to hear so that we're programmed to think like we do. So I'm supposed to hate you and you're supposed to hate me. Did you know I'm white?
Of course.
Okay.
I know what you look like.
Okay, cool. Because we're
I've been
supposed
all through your page before the mess and all of that, okay?
Yeah, we're supposed to hate each other.
I don't know why I'm crazy. You
I
just
know,
said,
it's
did
weird.
you know I was white? Oh my God, I'm gonna hurt you, you crazy self.
Yeah, that's
Of
what
course
I do.
did. It don't matter. Like, we still family, regardless of what. Like, I don't have no hate against you. You don't have no hate against me.
Hell
You
no.
cool. You've been rocking since you joined my page. I've been rocking since I joined yours. So, I mean, I'm good. Ain't nobody. I got my own brain. I don't care what nobody. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's what we all
I got
need
my
to
own
have.
brain. As long as you ain't did nothing to me, I ain't did nothing to you. We cool.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I made you, a mod, because you always come through and you don't mind getting up on, talking with me, tripping out, and you funny. So it don't matter black, white, or nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no hate
No,
against black people. You know what I'm saying? You rock out with me.
I only have hatred towards stupid people.
Right.
You
You ain't
know?
never was like, I ain't getting on her page because she black. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you always, like, from the beginning, you always been the same. You ain't showed no difference. Yo, I fucks with you. That's all. As long as you fuck with me, I fuck with you. So we good, but that was funny. But, matter of fact, before you even showed your face, I knew that. I mean, before you didn't show your face, I already knew that, because the way you talk, your accent, you can tell from black and white when people talk most of the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That, I mean, we can know, like, if we talk to somebody on the phone, you can tell sometimes their nationality. Not everybody.
They're just
Some
like
people-
99% of those from India. Hello,
Right.
I want to talk to you about your Microsoft account. Hello, I was just calling because you qualify for Medicaid. Do you know
Oh, yeah.
whether you not have A or B?
Yo, I be so mad because look, I be like, take me off your call list, or I block them, they still call you, even after you block them. Like, how you still got my number? So
Just
now, when they
hit
be
your
calling me,
camera, record them, and post them on YouTube.
oh, okay, I never thought about that.
I have one of my parts of my channel is scammer calls.
Oh, I ain't see that part.
I just, I don't do
And
it
they
a lot.
do it so much.
Like
They do
30
it
times
so
a day. Like all of our information's on the dark web,
Okay.
and you can, be
All
on the
right,
dark.
so tell me, what is absolutely the dark web? Because everybody be like, the dark web. What is the dark web?
Okay, we're on the web.
Okay.
All right, there are layers of the internet that are harder to get to and find than these social media sites like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and I guess MySpace, since
Twitter, X, and all of that.
yeah.
Okay. So it's other stuff,
There-
like, because they be saying the dark web. I thought it was just all one internet.
Well, it is, but how do you get there?
I don't
get
know.
There, you get there through a Google search, through a Yahoo search, or something. But what if it's not available on those searches? And that's what the dark web is. It's not available on the searches. You can't find
Oh.
it easily. There are chat
Oh.
rooms where hackers hang out and they exchange our phone numbers, our emails, our passwords, our credit card information. They exchange our electric bills or gas bills.
Well, shit, I hope they paying mine.
And then, there's also the prawn side of it.
Okay.
With
Because I be
the,
hearing people saying it, right? 'Cause I
yeah,
know it's different sectors on
it,
the internet. I know it's different sectors. Sectors
And
are basically
by me saying all our information's on the dark web is because the federal government, when Joe Biden was president, leaked information or let it be readily accessible to criminals that were able to get over 300 million Americans' information and post it on the dark web before his demise.
Wow. So none of the presidents really was like, everybody fucked up, basically.
Yeah.
Everybody fucked up.
Yep.
That's crazy. Why would you do that to your own American people? That's crazy.
Because we aren't the people in their neighborhood. Is if you think about it in a Mr. Rogers kind of thing, we're not. We don't even belong on the trolley yard. We should be gone so that there could just be a few.
But without us, there's no them.
Really? What about robots and AI? To care
what about
to
when
care
they start-
to care for the 1% that wants the 99% gone. Why shouldn't they just have robots and AI to care for them?
Well, I'm quite sure. I know we already got robots, but when they default or when something happens to them, then what? When they turn on us, then what?
No, they're not going to turn on us. We'll be gone.
Right, by the time all of that.
They will turn on them.
Right, right.
Right. And that will be the greatest thing ever.
Absolutely.
Because
that's what they wanted.
Because they'll use them to eliminate us to serve them so that they will be consumed by them.
And that's gonna be like years from now.
That's the way it works.
But it's
pre-written.
happening slowly because they already got AI robots delivering food and all of that stuff. You know, so eventually that's going to take away jobs and all of that stuff. They ain't gonna
Already
need
has.
people, you know,
Already
for
has.
it's like washing dishes. We already got dishwashers and stuff like that. I don't really use mine like that, but we got stuff already intact, whereas though we really don't really need to move a muscle half of the time. And that's just going to make people more lazy,
Yeah, well, yeah.
you know. Even with the schools, you know, you got computer can teach the kids how to learn stuff and stuff like that. Is it the right stuff? You know, they done took out cursive out of school and all of this stuff. So when it comes to you signing
Well,
shit,
Cursive
you know how
is
like
one thing.
they say print your name and sign your name.
What about
If you don't
taking
know,
what about taking our civil rights out of the school? Cursive is nothing compared to our civil rights.
no, but what I'm saying is, you know how on documents you have to sign, but
Mhm.
now shit, you ain't even got to sign no more because you got the e-sign now. That's all you got to
Mhm.
do is type your name in, and it's gonna e-sign for you. Electronic signature, gonna give you a signature. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So either way, we still getting blocked out of yeah. It's gonna be a mess. But like you said, I know hopefully I ain't gonna be here. I know I ain't gonna be here when all of that stuff comes. But
Yeah, you are. You're already here, and it's already happening.
and it's already happening, but they ain't to the fullest compact where they wanted to be. So that's the good thing right now, you know, is all of this it's just gonna be a lot of things going on.
Mm-hmm.
2026 is gonna be very interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. This is my last video. This guy was basically asking one of the AI troops, like, what is who they really impacting? Because it was a lot going on saying that they was they was talking in the Home Depots because you know that's where a lot of the Mexicans be, where they try to find work.
Mm-hmm.
So this was kind of funny.
Oh,
Well,
I
just
know.
a minute.
I work at Home Depot.
And they be outside. They be looking
Well,
for work.
I don't like work for Home Depot. I'm a contractor working out of Home Depot.
Hmm.
I do solar.
I understand what you're saying, but when I be riding past the Home Depot, they be out there, you know, because I had to go get my door and some different stuff. So yeah, they definitely be out there looking for some work. But
Yeah.
he did basically ask him, is that really is that true? But he said something crazy that I ain't understand either. So let's get into that because maybe you can help me understand absolutely what he said.
Midway Blitz.
Correct.
Who is being targeted? Is it people who are here illegally and also have criminal histories, or anyone who is here illegally?
No. Right now, we are targeting anybody that is here illegally with the criminal record. But that's not to say that if you are here illegally and you are with these people that we're looking for, that you're not going to be arrested.
You're saying that if your agents do in fact find somebody who is here illegally who may not be the target, that person will still be arrested.
If they're there with our target, we will arrest them.
It would be a collateral
It'll be
arrest.
a collateral arrest, correct.
In the summer in Southern California, we saw more sweeping federal immigration enforcement actions in the area that, as you know, triggered a lot of protests there. Should we expect the same type of operations here in Chicago?
Not from ICE. You're not going to see that from ICE. We don't conduct sweeps like that. But you're not going to see that from ICE at all.
You're not targeting Home Depots?
No, we're not targeting Home Depots. Not to say that if our person that we're looking for pulls into a Home Depot, we're gonna arrest them there. But we're not targeting people, daylight workers at Home Depot again, unless it's one of our targets, and that's where he's at.
But you seem to be implying that other agencies could potentially undertake this operation.
I can't speak for other agencies.
The operation here in Chicago.
Yeah, so because the people were saying that they talking, but like he just said, I get it now. He said he can't speak for other agencies. So who would be another agency that's going to be acting like they working for ICE to get immigrants by Home Depot or around that area, or people in general?
Well,
Is there other agencies that's working with ICE, like under the table or under ICE?
there was. I remember like an arrest at a Home Depot in California. I think that was an isolated event, though. It's just been, they just put it out in the news so many different times that you think that they're at every Home Depot.
Right, because that's what my homeboy said. They posted up at home. My homeboy, I was like, boy, shut the fuck up. No, they not. So
Yeah,
that's
because
what,
they
like,
weren't.
put it out.
ICE isn't at my Home Depot. Akron Police has a flock camera at the Home Depot I work out of. And I park my car right by the flock camera, so I'm on 3 cameras constantly with my car, because fuck them, they know who I am. And I get police protection.
Right. But he's saying he don't
And they
know
hate
about,
me.
he don't know about other agencies. So that's what I'm saying. Like, is there other agencies working with them? Like under ICE, or is they under somebody else? Or he just saying that?
And he doesn't know about other agencies. It could be other ICE agents acting in a different field. It could be FBI. It could be local police coordinating with ICE because they are allowed and should work with federal agents, because when a federal agent requests a local police officer or deputy to work with them, they should work with them because it's somebody of higher up asking for help.
Yeah, I need to look that up because I was like, wait a minute. So is there other agencies working with ICE, or like,
Yeah, the Homeland Security is.
Yeah, I know that, of course, because they the ones that basically run the ICE.
And FBI and local agencies.
They're not targeting Home
No.
Depot.
Local agencies have to, and they should. And like Washington, that retarded city, Portland. You've got a mayor that's telling the police they can't help ICE, but ICE has, but the police have an obligation to help federal agents.
And they supposed to, because first of all, they in their city, and that's why I understand, and that's why ICE sprayed their ass with their tear gas.
Right. And they weren't spraying them, they were spraying everybody.
They were spraying, right, but you want to be up here trying to stand for the people, because it's a lot more. You know what I'm saying? They just
Well, Portland's
just picked out of a whole bunch.
The people of Portland have been attacking the ICE facility for 100 days.
Yeah, trying to go up in there.
So if Portland police don't intervene, then they're not doing anything good for the community, because you have people living across the street who are suffering because of this constant attack. and the police will do nothing. So are the police fighting for the people or for these protesters who are now deemed terrorists?
Well, you know that the mayor said if the police sides with the ISIS people, that they're gonna get fired. Remember that?
That's okay. You can get a job somewhere else.
So I think some of them was basically trying to
Do
stand with the people, and
do
that's
the
probably
right do the right thing.
right. Cause
Stand with the people that are on the right side of the law, not the right, not the left, on the right side of the law.
right.
Stand with those people, support those people, let them have freedom in a city that has been terrorized for
For
100 days.
years, for years.
Yeah, it's insane.
But New York is even worse. We're gonna get into that one another time. But New York is even worse because New York is basically way bigger than Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So their ISIS people cannot handle their crowds. This is something small right here. Chicago is something small, but New York. When I show New York, it's amazing.
Do
It's
you
amazing.
know what? Um, they they can handle New York. They can, and they will. It's on the list. It's coming.
Well,
It
they
will.
already there,
Yeah, and they can handle it. They
and
will
they
get
acting
it.
like a fool too. But they haven't got as worse, like Chicago yet. You know, and then I haven't did Memphis because they stole the tank and all of that. Memphis, they crazy. I was like, what the hell?
No, I don't watch television.
Oh, I should have put it all in one bunch because there's so much going on in the cities that they did deploy. But Memphis stole 2 tanks from from ICE. Yes, sir. I'm like, this it's getting out of control. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, I just I just care about the citizens. Because I know what ISIS can do. ISIS is basically like a military. You know what I'm saying? Like I already know what they can do to these people, but do they know, or do they even give a fuck? You know.
Well, yeah, they seem to not know, and they want to try and stand up to it.
Well, they need to stand down because you won't win. You won't
Right.
win. You won't win. I'm trying. If anybody, y'all from Chicago or Memphis, New York, DC done calm down. You don't even hear nothing about DC right now.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? They done got in cabanas. Like, you know what? At first they had problems too. But then they calmed down a whole lot. But you still have other cities that's not learning or taking it all in. Like these people can really hurt us.
But the funny thing is, we got all the unrest going on across the country, but
Yeah.
we also have all the unrest going across the world where we're putting our fingers in.
Yeah. You're right about
And it's kind of weird. They've been talking about the New World Order and, it was how it was going to be, but this is going to be weird what we're going into.
what we experiencing, yeah, because I never seen nothing like it. But
No, We'll be lucky if we ever experience anything after this.
Right. Well, I'd probably be like old as shit, so I wouldn't even give a fuck.
But
Shit.
yeah,
Let me live.
is
Just
crazy.
let me live my days, and just let me do my days, and perish on.
This is the craziest world we've ever experienced, and we're all here together to experience it.
You ain't never lied.
And we get to do it in real time on the internet, and across state, county, and federal lines. It's incredible.
It is. It's sad too at the same time. So I don't know. It is.
Well,
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure I knew the world was going to get crazy back in the 1980s because I wrote about it to it.
Oh, okay.
And a teacher thought I was insane. I'm
I
like,
didn't know it
no.
was gonna get like this.
Well, I mean, I was right,
Yeah.
and I based it all on a song that I heard in the 80s. And it just made sense. Dirty Laundry
Hey,
was the song.
Swecko, baby. Hey, Swecko.
They play
Girl.
games.
That's Swecko. Let's play game for dollars.
Oh, that's
Swecko.
what though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Swecko. Make sure you do the replay.
But,
Because
yeah.
we about to get up out of here and hit the like for me.
Don Henley, Dirty Laundry. The song tells you everything that's happening today. And it came out in 1981, 82.
You said John Henry?
John Henley, Dirty Laundry. You might be able to bring it up on your live stream.
I can't play it though.
No, but maybe like
Yeah,
30
how
seconds.
they don't like me.
They like me less.
I play a smidget. They want to cut my shit off. Take that off. Do all this. They took up the David, one of the David videos, the D for David and all of that stuff. I'm like, I don't even care. I was just to the point. I don't even fuck you, dude. It's like no, fuck you. But seriously, they be doing too much sometimes. Become for the lowest people. Like you got people that be having thousands of views that be playing music from all, like if they viewing somebody else stuff and they playing it on their stuff, they playing the whole music and all that.
Yeah.
They don't get in trouble. I'm sick of these. I'm just sick.
I was recording on the sidewalk outside a bar, just looking in the window.
And they playing music.
No, some crazy bartender chick comes out, tries to attack me, and I got a privacy strike on that, and it got removed from YouTube.
Oh, I seen that crazy girl. Remember we played it on my channel, and I was talking about her 3-leaf clover. Remember
Yeah.
she had the 3-leaf clover sticking up, and the day you played the
I just posted. I posted
she
a
said
video.
they asked her, is he black, white, Hispanic? She said you was tan.
Yeah, I just posted the 9-1 video.
Yes,
of
they is off the chain.
And I am kind of tanned.
She said you is tan. Tan white. What the fuck is tan white? Yo, I was done. But you can tell something is wrong with her,
Well, no
But
shit. I mean, look how
She's a wild one. She's a wild one.
Yeah.
You can
Wonder
tell
if she-
she's a little unstable.
Wonder if she's single.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Who want to deal with that?
Nobody.
She a live wire.
Oh my God.
You can look at her. Oh, you looking at me? Why you look like what the fuck?
Because she got a 3-leaf clover.
And it was sticking up like it rooted out of her head.
Miss
Like-
Flower. I think she's a flower pot.
That fucker was standing up, yo, like it just sprouted. Come on now, you know that winch ain't right.
That was ridiculous. Who the
You
fuck
know
walks
she ain't
around?
right.
I got a weed head.
And she bust out the door. She bust out the door like she was going to F you up.
Oh yeah, and she threw a punch like a fucking woman.
Crazy. Then that was insane. Who does that? That's not what normal people do.
Megan.
And you got her working in your establishment like that?
Her
Even
name-
she was drunk?
Oh, and the messed up thing is that, I have I'm an independent broker for a company that, helps businesses by loaning them stuff. And her boss after I posted something on Facebook said, I would get a loan from you because you look in windows. Like,
It was a public establishment. What do you mean? You wasn't,
Yeah.
come on now. You wasn't, man. That's
I didn't
bullshit.
know, but that's an LGBTQ bar.
Oh.
I didn't know
So
until
what's
I
the
went.
difference? It's still a public bar, right?
No, it's not public. If you're not LGBTQ plus minus 0 exclamation mark, you can't go in there and not be ridiculed or look in the windows.
What?
Yeah.
That's a fucking, is that a law?
Fuck.
It's still a public place where they need to put
the whole
some
area.
shades up.
The whole area is like gay,
Ain't nothing wrong with
which
that,
is
but it's
happy
still
according to
public.
you and me. But yeah, I had another
So-
bar in that area come out and use a leaf blower and blow me in the face.
So you telling me I'm straight? I can't hang with gay people because I have a lot of gay friends. I can't go to their bars.
It's supposedly.
That's,
I'm not.
that's
I'm
not true.
not, I'm
I
not
don't
allowed.
know.
I
I goes
guess.
to their bars.
Well, I'm not allowed to film outside gay bars
Oh.
looking inside their windows.
Oh.
Even though I had a guy keep trying to get me a beer and keep asking me if I was gay for like 12 years. And I kept taking his beer because, free beer is awesome. And kept telling him, no, I'm not gay. And then he showed up with his boyfriend and goes, that guy's not gay, but I'm going to buy him a beer. What the fuck? Wonder what happened to him.
Come up with rules every day. Well, all right, they always got some type of rules. I don't understand with the LGBT stuff. But I don't have a problem. I don't really have a problem, but they always come up with new rules and stuff, and you like, wow, their rules get passed before ours.
I don't have rules.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just making a joke. Oh, she said he got eggplant.
Sweatco says eggplants.
But yeah,
Ugh.
I'm about to head on up out of here. But
All
make sure
right.
y'all hit the like, subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit my girl up. Play games for dollars. Hit let me order you up. subscribe to their channel and mine. Let's get it. Let's go. I love y'all guys. Thank you for coming through. And did y'all see that YouTube have some new stuff? Not YouTube. StreamYard. We got a couple of new things. Got the heartbeat. Got the arm. We got Bill. We got the drum roll. Yeah. Hey. StreamYard trying to step up. Now you don't even need a soundboard no more. You don't even need a soundboard. Guys, applause to the hostess. Thank you. But y'all, I love y'all and everybody take care. Let's get on the
Oh,
party.
that's how you do this. That's how you get on the live stream. Be like, what's up?
You got it?
I'm here.
Let me see. How you feel my There we go.
There we go.
Deuces. Love y'all. Everybody be safe. Everybody take care. Stay blessed.
Bye.